What is up, everybody? Welcome to some Olivia Blood Brawl. Hope you're ready to get your black-red vampire on. Yeah, this is, I'm pretty excited with Olivia so far. She's been a lot of fun, man. I forget how fun it is to build tribal decks in Commander, and I played a lot of tribal when I first got into Commander, so it's been a lot of fun. We've got some Talran. Yeah, I think I'm okay with it. Yeah, this sounds like a pretty fun little matchup. As far as our opening hand goes, we've got Temple, we've got Refuge. Yeah, we'll go and keep on this. Wretch Confluence. Yes, yes, yes. I will keep on this. With the Soul Ring, too. Definitely keep on that. And then, but yeah, so we're playing Olivia. So she has Flying, and then for 2 mana, she deals 1 damage. There we go. Let our opponent do their thing. 2 mana, deal 1 damage to another target creature. That creature becomes a vampire in addition to its other types. Then put a +1 counter on Olivia. Let's go ahead and go. Do we want to go Soul Ring? Looking at Temple of Malice. Anything we can kind of get out kind of quick? We could go for some Blood Artist to stay online for that. No, let's go and go Temple of Malice. Let's get some scry action going. Or Scurry, according to my Theros previous opponent. So we've got Mountain. We're looking at 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're going to put that on the bottom right now. I'd kind of like to draw something else. Then, for the last ability of Olivia, 5 mana, gain control of target vampire for as long as you control Olivia. Playing as Talrand. I'll cover him just a second. Carnage Gladiator, there we go. Alright, man. This is a perfect video now. Let's go to get the swamp down. Let's go Soul Ring. See if this passes the counterspell test. It does. And let's go for a little bit of Blood Artist. And then we'll go ahead and pass the turn. Yes, yes, yes. Playing as Talrand, Sky Summoner. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create a 2/2 blue Drake creature token with flying. And it's not Drake the Rapper, man. That is a actual Drake creature. Ooh, Vampire Nocturnus. Very good draw. Let's go ahead and get the Refuge down. We're going to gain 1 life off of that. Do we want to send Blood Artist in right now? No. Do we want to go for... Actually, let's go for Olivia, now that I think about it. See if this passes the... see if they get a counterspell. If not... And then we have Carnage Gladiator to follow up with next turn. And we're not going to swing in with Blood Artist. He's a pacifist artist. He likes to kind of sit there and just kind of hang out. So, Repulse. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Okay, fair enough. But we'll go for Olivia again next turn. We're gonna have 5 mana up, so we can kind of re-rack on that. But yes, Carnage Gladiator. You may notice Carnage Gladiator down at the bottom left corner of our library. I mean, on the screen right there. Carnage. I'll kind of explain Carnage Gladiator here in just a second. Okay, Bloodstained Mire. Let's go ahead and get down the Bloodstained Mire. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nothing for 2. Let's go ahead and go for Olivia again. So we're looking at black, red, double colorless. So it leaves 2 up, and then yeah, we'll just go and pass the turn. Now, the cool thing with Olivia is, for her first ability, deals 1 damage to another target creature. What you can do is, it doesn't have to be our opponent's creatures. You know, obviously we're not going to choose Blood Artist because he's a 0/1, and we would lose Blood Artist, and that makes a sad Blood Artist, and that makes a sad Jolt. But we're not going to do that. So, but if we do have a creature out there, let's say we get Vampire Nocturnus. Ooh, Baral, Chief of Compliance. Okay, man. I just played against him, and then my opponent scooped, so... Because, you know, you're running a 40 counterspell deck, and then they bounce everything back to my hand, and then I recast all my artifacts. I was playing a different deck, and then they scooped because I recast everything, and I was just kind of like, why, dude? You're going to send everything back to my hand, I recast everything, and then you're mad that I just recast everything. I'm just like, okay. Anyway. But yeah, it was a Brawl player, so shout out to you, man. Let's go ahead and let's crack this Bloodstained Mire. Let's go ahead and pop that Brawl for 1 point of damage. I think I'm okay with that. Let's go and grab a Badlands. That way we can shock it in. Let's go for 2 damage on the Brawl. Now, we're going to have enough mana to gain control of Brawl if we want to, and I think I may actually go for that. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's get down Rogue's Passage. Let's have some fun. Gain control of target vampire. Looking at 1, 2. They might be able to bounce it back to their hand, but I will take it. If they have another, like, Repulse or send target creature back. Yes! Welcome, Brawl. Welcome to the Vampire Army. Our instant sorcery spells cost 1 less to cast now. Let's go and swing in with Olivia. It feels so good to gain control of stuff sometimes. And yes, I'm going to remember to talk about Carnage Gladiator. Okay. Anything else we want to do? No, we're good. Okay, so our instant and sorcery spells cost 1 less. We have a Brawl over on our side. Olivia kind of bit him, and then he fell in love with Olivia. But I mean, we also, you know, if our opponent gets down Talrand and just starts chaining a bunch of spells, we do have Wretch Confluence to kind of start mounting out some of those Drakes and take care of Talrand himself. So we'll kind of see what's going on. But we do have Vampire Nocturnus in our hand, which is an amazing card. You know, we do have to have the top card of our library black, but as soon as that's black, all other vampires get get +2/+1, and they have flying. He's an amazing card in this deck. I've recorded a couple videos with him, and he just wins you the game right on the spot. So, I mean, not right on the spot, but I mean, he's a very, very good vampire card to have in your deck. But Carnage Gladiator, let's jump into it. So I played a lot of Return to Ravnica, and Carnage Gladiator is one of those cards that I've always loved the card art itself. Like, it just, I love Carnage Gladiator. Like, he just looks like a, you know, other than like the bodies hanging on him, he looks like a cool dude. I'd like to hang out with him. It seems like if I was in a Dungeons and Dragons like adventure party, I would love to have him as like our big brute dude. And so, and so I was just sitting there building this Olivia deck, and I was like, you know what, Carnage Gladiator would go good in here. If our opponent blocks, they're going to lose 1 life. That'll be a good way to keep on theme. And so, so yeah, I put him in here, and I was trying to figure out what art I wanted to go with down in the bottom left corner. And sometimes, like, I like to give the lesser-known cards of a deck, like, put them into the spotlight. And since I've always had a special place in my heart for Carnage Gladiator, I was like, all right, buddy, hey. I called him up and he answered his cell phone. It's a little hard for him to answer because he has those weird little, like, he has a spike ball for a hand and then like just a big claw for the other hand. But he answered on the iPhone somehow. I think he has one of those little rubber grips on the tip. And I was like, hey man, you ready? Ready for the big leagues? You're going to be the featured art on my Olivia deck. And he said, his mouth, it was incoherent, but I think he was very excited because you can tell he's got like a furnace for a mouth. And so, but yeah, check out the art, man. Mind Games. Tap target artifact, creature, or land. Do we want to go and tap for 2? Yeah, let's go and tap that for 2. Our opponent's going to have 2 mana. We can. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's just enough to blast and gain control. Let's try and go for Talrand. I mean, it's better than nothing. Yeah, let's go and go red. Let's deal that damage to Talrand, and then try and gain control. We'll kind of just force the issue. Gain control of target vampire, looking at black. It's going to make us tap out, and if they have some type of bounce Olivia back to our hand, so be it. But at least we're going to go ahead and go for it. Yes, I'll take Talrand. Okay, and Olivia's a 5/5 body, so we're going to be able to swing in. Let's go ahead and do that. Coming in hot for 5. We don't want to block with Brawl. It's going to make our instance cost 1 less, and then we can start casting this Wretch Confluence to kind of get around that. Alright, so we're going to swing in for 5, drop him down to 26. That's 9 total commander damage, and then we're going to go ahead and pass the turn. Alright, now as far as next turn goes, our Wretch Confluence is going to cost 1 less for 4, so we can either take care of some of the Drakes, or we can draw a few cards. We can also cast the Blood Tribute for 3, not for 3, we can cast it for 5, kick a Vampire, which we do have Vampires, we can kick Blood Artist, and then make, yes man, yes! I don't know why that's so funny, but our opponent's having to clone our Talrand because we stole it. And we can do it again, but I kind of want to get some Drakes up and running. Okay, ooh, Stormkirk Captain. That's actually pretty good because those are actually vampires. Let's go a little bit of tribal right now. Let's go... How do we want to sequence this? They have 4 mana up. They can cast some stuff. Do we want to just kind of swing in? Or we can go Wretch Confluence and get a Drake token and kind of clear the board out. Let's go Wretch Confluence. I think I kind of like that. We're at least going to get a... I think we just want to blank them out across the board. So 1, 2, and 3. If they have another Drake, so be it. But we're looking at black. Then we can also follow up the Captain if they go for a counter spell on this one. Okay. So we're going to get a 2/2 Vampire Drake token. Oh, awesome, beautiful. I wish it was a Vampire Drake token. That'd be pretty cool. But we're going to fire this Wretch Confluence off. We're going to clear these Drakes out and call the Exterminator. We've got a Drake problem. And then Drake the Rapper, he just hangs out all the time. Alright, so we got Dispel. Okay, that's fine. They're going to get another Drake. So be it. Counters are out. We're going to get our own little Drake. And let's go ahead and go... let's get down the Captain. Is that what we want to do? Yeah, we can go and go for that. Okay. Our vampires are going to get +1/+1 and have first strike. So as far as Olivia, okay, Force Spike. Oh, we got Force Spike. No, we don't have enough mana to pay for it. You got it, man. Okay, so we're going to go and pass the turn. We're looking at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And if we swing in with Olivia, they're going to be able to gain control of all of their stuff. We're just going to have to pass the turn. We fell into the counter spell trap. We did. They have 2 cards in hand, though, so hopefully we can get around it. Worst comes to worst, we can go for Talrand, the copy of Talrand, and gain control of it again. Hopefully. That may be the key to securing this, is just gaining control of Talrand, and then casting our own like double Drakes and kind of swinging in through that. I think that's okay. And worst comes to worst, we can also start blasting Cage Sun. Okay. And hopefully they're going to choose black or red off the Cage Sun. Oh, okay, no, never mind. Come on, man. Alright, so now we're looking at 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 coming across, 15 if you count Talrand. Create a 2/2 black. Ooh, sweet, man. Okay, this is getting pretty gnarly right now. Let's see how they decide to swing in. They do not decide. Okay. Damnation. Okay, So we're looking at 10 coming across in zombies. That puts us down to 30. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Let's put this down to 15 and another. So we'll have Damnation to follow with, or they can cast a counter spell. If we go Falconwrath Noble, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not going to have enough for. Actually, we will have enough for Damnation, and that's going to be 1, 2. Actually, I think we've got it. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 times 2. That should be enough if we get down Falconwrath Noble with the reduced cost from the Baral Chief of Compliance. So let's kind of double check real quick. And we're not going to swing in, and because Falconwrath whenever, yes, alright, I think we've got a Damnation win. I'll definitely take this. That's some flavor style right there. We're going to get that Drake token. Oh, yes, there we go. Choose our opponent. Let's get these triggers on the stack. What a beautiful match, man. I'll take that. That was a lot of fun. Get all those triggers. Aristocrats without having to do all the hard work of clicking and sacking, clicking and sacking. And how beautiful it was that we used that Brawl to help reduce the cost of Damnation. Thanks, man. Yeah, that was pretty sweet. It's always fun getting a Damnation Aristocrat win. That's always a lot of fun. But when you get Blood Artist and Falconwrath Noble on teaming up and like, all right, guys, we ready to do this? Let's do this. All right, so our opponent, our opponent scooped it up right there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 32 Blood Artists or Falconwrath triggers to close it out. We're going to gain 32. They're going to lose 32, which will put them into the negative range, which will be a game loss for them. So it's always fun to get a Damnation Aristocrat win. So, all right, guys, if you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Thanks.